Knowledge is power, and power terrifies those who abuse it. Educated citizens ask questions. They demand accountability. They challenge lies. And that is why many leaders fear them. Across Uganda, from Kampala to Gulu, you see people hungry for information. In classrooms, in community halls, and even just reading a newspaper on a bodaboda, the thirst for knowledge is real. An educated mind doesn't just accept what it's told. It analyzes, it debates, and it seeks the truth. This is the foundation of a strong society. An informed population cannot be easily manipulated. Leaders who thrive on ignorance lose control when citizens understand their rights. Imagine a session in Parliament where serious issues are on the table, but instead of genuine debate, you see laughter and distraction. This happens when leaders believe the people aren't watching or don't understand. But when citizens know the budget, when they know the law, and when they know their constitutional rights, the game changes completely. The power dynamic shifts from the leader to the people they are meant to serve. Instead of policies, many leaders prefer spectacle. Think about the campaign rallies. It's often more about entertainment than engagement. You see candidates dancing, music blasting, and huge crowds cheering. They offer a show, not a strategy. They fear educated voters who see beyond the music, beyond the free t-shirts, and beyond the empty promises. An informed voter asks the hard questions. What is your plan for healthcare? How will you create jobs for the youth? How will you fix our roads? These are the questions that a mere performance cannot answer. When leaders can't win with spectacle, some resort to fear. Educated voices are often silenced. Activists, journalists, and scholars who dare to speak truth to power often face intimidation. You hear stories of night arrests, of people being taken away in unmarked security vans, simply because their words were awakening the masseuse. Their crime, arming citizens with information. This is a desperate tactic used by those who know their authority is built on a foundation of lies and cannot withstand the light of scrutiny, but knowledge spreads. It's like a fire that cannot be easily extinguished. One informed citizen teaches another. In community meetings, in WhatsApp groups, and in simple conversations, information flows. Teachers in small village schools explain the principles of democracy to young, eager minds. Slowly but surely, the fear shifts. It moves away from the people and onto the leaders, who begin to realize they cannot hide forever. The truth has a way of coming out, and an informed public will ensure it does. The cost of silencing educated citizens is heavy, and the whole nation pays the price. You see it in the broken roads that are never fixed, the overcrowded hospitals with no medicine, and the millions of talented young people sitting idle with no jobs. Nations stagnate, public services collapse, progress is delayed for generations. In the end, ignorance becomes the most expensive thing a country can afford. It costs us our future, our health, and our dignity. But there is an antidote. Educated, informed citizens are the antidote to corruption and bad governance. They are the ones who demand transparency and accountability. They are the ones who resist manipulation and refuse to be divided along tribal or religious lines. They insist on real leaders with vision, integrity, and a genuine commitment to serving the people. In universities, in tech hubs, and in community organizations across Uganda, a new generation is rising. Armed with knowledge and technology, leaders fear this new generation because they cannot be bought cheaply. They cannot be distracted easily by entertainment or empty rhetoric. They know their rights, and more importantly, they are willing to defend them. When you see citizens at a polling station, not just cheering, but carefully observing, you see this power in action. When you see teachers guiding their students to think critically, you see this power being nurtured. When you hear activists speaking boldly, you hear this power being unleashed. Educated, informed citizens are the future, and the future cannot be silenced.